Hey guys, welcome back to Cadillac Coachworks. So today it's a little newer than what we usually do, besides the 71 I guess. But this is a 1974 Fleetwood Talisman. I think that's how you say it. Talisman? I don't know. Anyways, it's a rare car. They didn't make a whole bunch of them. But this one was in an engine fire. Not a major one, but enough. And it's pretty bad. The motor was rebuilt at one point. I don't know how long ago. But let me show you what's going on with her and show you the rest of the car. It's pretty 70s. Alright. It's brown. Very 70s. We got Fleetwood Talisman. Oh, Talisman. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, look how plush this thing is. It's grandma's couch right here. Look at this. Comfy, comfy, comfy. You sleep in this thing. So a lot of businessmen would use these. You got footrests right there. You got an old center, your own center console where you can put your scotch and whatever else, I guess. Oh, there's a cat or something in here. You got these cool little straps that you can pull yourself out with. You got this faux wood stuff here. Let's see if she was a smoker. Yeah, they were a smoker. Okay, so this one was repainted a little while ago. I wouldn't say it was the best paint job, but it's not bad. This was the original color. It was a lighter brown. You can see that. I'm sure the interior is faded. I'm sure this was a lot darker at one point. Dash is not cracked on it. Get out of here. Pretty good. Another center console with, I don't know if that's your Coke tray or what the hell that's going. Maybe your pens, a pad, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the steering wheel's been wrapped. Door panels are in really good shape. Glass is tight, so on these years, these get really, really loose because there's no frames anywhere on them, like at least back here. And it's a big, heavy door. But I think that the four doors might be a little better than the coupe because the coupe has a bigger glass. Anyways, let's see. Well, here we are. I already power washed it, but look at this. That's all fire extinguisher soot, and it's completely clogged up the carburetor. So I'm going to see how she runs. Had her start her for a minute and she died. I really think the accelerator pump is bad. You can see everything over here caught on fire. Over here a little bit, the spark plug wires. Yeah, so let's start her again and see what she does here. Okay, let's see what she's gonna do. Alright, so she started right up. I did prime her earlier. See that? She just dies. She's got an electric fuel pump. I'll double check that, but we're gonna have to pull this carburetor off and rebuild it. Definitely. Well, send it out to get rebuilt. I don't rebuild quadra junk. But yeah, we got to do that. Replace the spark plug wires. Check all the wiring that's burnt on the other side. There's some burnt wire here too. So let's get to taking the carburetor off. Well, let's take a closer look at this thing on the bench. Oop, a little bit of gas. That's nice. Got my stew cooking. Oh yeah, nice and cold. Winter means stew, yada yada. So this, yeah, it's just so caked on here that either it dumped fuel out or I don't know. It does looks pretty fresh under here. I think it just burned. You know, you can tell that it caught fire right here. The choke wasn't even hooked up to it. Awesome. This is jacked up. Put a new hose on it or something. I don't know. We just got, yeah, extinguisher stuff all over it. So let's go take a look at the intake. Okay, so it says it was rebuilt maybe 5 years ago, but ugh, I think it's been a little longer. It's kind of an interesting gasket. It's really thick. Yeah. So the choke was just hanging here like this, it's loose. I'll tighten that up. Let's take a look down in here. Yeah, it looks like it's been kind of flooding itself out, so I'm going to recommend an oil change too, because who knows. Well, let's check. Ooh. It's pretty dark. Doesn't smell too much like gas, but it doesn't smell good either. It smells like it's pretty old. Spark plugs look new. That's great. Okay. Well, I might as well take the coil out and put the new one in. I just had this one laying around. We switched to a Petronic setup on a car, and this was a brand new coil. This one seems to be okay, but it's old and it definitely got some flame on it. So who knows how it really is. I mean, it's old. It's really, really old. It's an original Delco Remy. So just might as well switch it out. But yeah, I'll get back to you. At this point, when we decided to change the wires out and all that, we checked every single spark plug, re-gapped them, and cleaned them. They didn't look too bad, but the car was obviously running rich. Welcome back. All right, so it's been a couple days. My buddy Tim and I, we got ignition in, new coil, cleaned up the spark plugs. They looked fairly rich. which I'll, you know, the video is going to be sped up, but yeah. So now let's take a look at this beautiful carburetor that came back. All right, well, here she is. Looks a hell of a lot better, don't it? Almost brand new. They do a really good job. Alpha carburetor in Linwood. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this sucker mounted on and see what she does. All right, so we got the carb on and got it running for a minute, but this compressor is making a lot of noise, and I have a spare one, so I think I'm just going to throw that on there. I put some fresh oil in her. Let's see how she decides to start. She's been sitting, so let's see what she does here. Okay, inside, let's see here. Like I said, she's been sitting for a little bit, a couple days. Let's see. Nothing yet. Let's let that fuel pressure build up since it's an electric fuel pump. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on, baby, don't die on me. Let's do it again. All right. Let's see how she's doing. Oh yeah, she's running, but listen to that. Hear that? Oh, she needs more, a little more fuel. Let's do it again. All right. So anyways, what I was saying is you can really hear this thing grinding, and I mean, you can feel it. It's just bad. Other than that, she's pretty quiet. She is cold-blooded. See if she wants to rev now. Yeah. All right, so yeah, like I said, new coil, new points were good. We just cleaned them. So new cap and rotor, new wires. You saw us clean the spark plugs. We set the timing better. It's at 10 degrees positive. About 11 maybe. But yeah, she's running pretty good. The alternator has got a, I think it's the alternator. Let me look. Yeah, the alternator's got a little squeak. That's no big deal. But now, I have to get that son of a bitch off, and that thing is heavy. So, I don't think the air conditioning is pressurized, so that's a good thing. So yeah, let's hop to that. Okay, so I've got the compressor out, and it's really not that hard. You just got to loosen the power steering pump, and there's a bolt here, a bolt here, and there's supposed to be a nut right here, but it was missing. So I'm gonna see if I have this nut. I think it's more of a coarse thread, so I think it'll be okay. I'm sorry, the bolt's actually down there. This is for the proper strap, the coil strap that someone, yeah, there. I don't know. There's a couple things on this car, like this is just hanging here. I'm gonna see if I have a bolt for that. This is loose. Maybe this goes here. Maybe. No. Okay, I don't know what that's for. All right, so here's the old compressor. It wasn't charged at all. This had been taken off before. So here's the rebuilt one. It's a remanufactured. So I just got done switching the bracket over from here to there. So now, yeah, we're gonna wrestle this heavy bastard back in here. Okay, well that turned out to be more of a pain in the ass than I thought. And it wasn't because of the compressor. It was because of this guy. Someone put the wrong hardware in there, and it was just a pain in the ass to do that. But then when I put it right, the power steering belt was wrong, and it was too big. And to do, sorry for the shadows, do this. So to do the get the power steering belt off, you have to take all the belts off, including the AC or the air pump. which that's a real pain in the ass. So that's finally done. And oh yeah, and then the bolt on the alternator had to snap as well. So awesome. So I'm gonna start her up and let's hear how she runs. Yeah, man, she's running quiet. Listen to this. But you can't even hear the AC compressor anymore. Man, what a difference. All right, so I'm going to be back tomorrow during the day, and we're going to give the engine compartment a power wash. I'm probably going to try to find whatever bolts missing for this guy. I know it's dark, but all right, I'll get back to you guys. All right, well, she's all done, pretty much, kind of. Got done power washing her. Everything's buttoned up. We're kind of messing with the hood right now. It was an accident at one point, and the hood just does not want to close. Somebody did some weird, funky stuff with this hinge. That might be another adventure, though. But switched out the wheels, put some better hubcaps on her. Let's see how she starts out. Ugh. Yep, she's purring. She is cold-blooded, that's for sure. It takes her a minute to get warmed up. But that's it for her for now. Okay, well, that's it for this one. We got a lot of other projects to do, so she'll be out of here today and start on the next thing. So you guys take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.